Lance.
Yeah.
A few years ago, we was down there. You know, them spotlights that you just plug into your cigarette lighter plug?
Yeah.
Some deer down there in that soccer field down there. I had the spotlight out there and I was looking. Was trying to kind of pick out some nice buck down there in that group. A deer was down there in the soccer field and a damn deputy pulled up. He come up there and he said, "What do you think you're doing?" I said, "I'm looking at the deer." He said, "You got a weapon in that van?" I said, "No, sir." Do you know he checked my freaking van to see if I had a freaking rifle?
He want to give you a ticket.
He looked all through my. I said, "I told you, I don't have a weapon. Only thing I was doing was just looking at the deer."
He's much as got not only a weapon, but I've seen them nail them. If they had a tooth or a nail, a little knife or a little toothpick, or a kitchen knife.
Yeah.
Yeah, spotlighting deer is definitely illegal in Virginia.
Yep.
We can work here and you don't even have to have a weapon in the car. That's illegal in Pennsylvania too.
Well, all you gotta do is just pull up on the freaking bank there with a big boy truck, shine the lights down in there, anywhere on the football field or the soccer field or anything, and hell, from them headlights and all like that there, hell, you see anything you want to see. That's 2 spotlights. But I want to tell you what, buddy, when you see about 40 to 50 deer down there, that's something else.
I can remember as a kid up in around Hancock, Maryland, back in the orchards. And they go down. They had they claim that the deer were eating all the apples, so they got some kind of a permit, to kill them in the summertime. And of course that didn't go over real well. Most community got together, and one night there was a bunch of trees that got chopped down, and they stopped doing that. But they could kill a fly. I saw something like 100, 150 deer in a field. Was no problem then.
Oh yeah.
They'd dig a hole and slaughter them, put them in the hole. Boy, it got everybody riled up. I mean, I think they shot something like 500 apple trees was chopped there at a couple nights there, and I know that stopped.
They're back again. I told you.
Yeah.
Told you.
30, 40 minutes now. Yeah, it should be on 30-minute schedule.
Yeah.
Watch him deer go around that apple tree, standing on his hind legs. He's just eating.
Oh yeah. See the groundhog's doing the same thing.
W4B is it?
And the bear in Fort Genesee.
W3M there.
AC26.
W4DOG.
W4 MEV, not O.
Freaking bear set his ass down there and he'll clean up everything on the ground and keep scooting around the tree.
There's another one there.
No, he's home, hillbilly.
Oh, I thought I heard somebody move.
I used to throw apples at that one up here.
What, bear? How'd they go over?
That son of a gun, you could hit him and all there and the freaking apple would roll off of him. He just reach over and get it and eat it.
He just figured that JC hit him, come out of the tree and hit him.
The son of a gun would eat it and just look at you.
Yeah,
he's just sitting there thinking, thank you very much. And I was throwing them freaking apples as hard as I could throw them and shit, he didn't care. No, you ain't gonna bruise that bear. Not when it left. No, but I ran one off one time with a paintball gun there. But them freaking paintballs there been in the freezer. I tell you, he was off in the ass through the woods.
Oh, that'd freak him out a little bit, huh?
Damn right, it was stinging his ass.
I guarantee you. You know, Bill's got those bears. They're pretty damn close to him. I wouldn't like that.
Same thing was here, Jimmy.
And the same thing was here.
They'd be right up on my freaking carport. That 400-pound plus one was up on my carport 2 or 3 different times. When Adasia went out, Sharon went out one time, and I went out one time, and that son of a gun, the first time I ever seen him on a carport, hell, damn, he's about freaking size of a freaking Volkswagen.
Wow.
But I can tell you, buddy, when I was fooling with them cubs, she had 4 cubs. And when I was fooling with them out there, I wasn't too far off the carport. She stood up, and she was looking, and Deja hollered at me. She said, Papa, she ain't liking that. Then I looked over at her, and she was looking at me, and she was starting to walk towards me. And I said, hey, I don't think this is a good idea. I went back in the house.
Yeah.
Now, the one that's got the guts is Troy. He walked out he walked him right out the back gate one time. My bear was probably right around about 300 or so. Troy walked him right out of here, right out the back gate, buddy. He was no more than 10 feet behind that bear. Every time my bear slow up and look back, Troy would start hollering at him and clapping his hands and hollering at him, and he would go a little bit further, and he'd stop and look back, and Troy just running right on out in the road, and he went down to my sister's.
Yeah.
I told Troy, I said, I'm going to tell you one thing, you got some guts, boy. That son of a gun wanted to turn on you, he would have slapped the freaking crap out of you before you could even pull that 357 Sig that you're so proud of.
Oh, yeah.
And yes, they are that fast.
Absolutely.
They look at the little bear, and it's just waddling, if it's real big, it waddles, If you get that bear's attention, or see if one of your bears can get stung by a bee and see how quick he can take that ball and smack his ear. It's incredible.
Yeah, something.
That son of a gun was tearing that stump up down there when Jay was in the tree down there, right off to the northeast of me here. He was up in tree stand, a deer hunting. When that bear come in, and them bees was all coming out of there, and he was swapping and sweeping, and it made him mad. It pissed him off, and man, he'd haul off and hit that freaking stump and knock big chunks of wood out of that stump. And he kept on. Them freaking bees was all over him, stinging him in the ears and in the mouth and everywhere. And that freaking bear got so damn mad, he got a hold of that stump and just kept rocking it back and forth there, and he pulled that freaking stump out of the ground.
They didn't even charge you for it.
Yeah, somebody had sent a video on Facebook. They were deer hunting, and that bear was crawling up the tree, and they had the bow, and they were hitting that bear right in the head with that bow, and pushing it down, and it would go down for a little bit, then it would try to come back up, and it hit it down. They hit that thing about 15 times.
I showed y'all that video there where that bear came up in that tree stand, was coming up there where Jay was in that tree. Y'all remember that?
Yeah, that's what this bear was doing.
He'd go up, and Jay would kind of kick at him, and he'd stop and look at him, and Jay reached over and put a freaking arrow, and he kept saying, damn if you don't back off and all like that there, I'm going to have to take you out because you ain't coming up here.
That's amazing.
But the funniest thing, the funniest thing there were them skunks had him pinned up in that tree. His buddies come looking for him on the four-wheeler. It's getting dark. Every time he come down out of the tree, the freaking skunks would come back. His buddies come in there looking for him, and they see what was going on. They said, well, I'll see you in the morning, Jay. We'll be back in the morning. And they took off, and he was just freaking fussing.
I know there's skunks out there right now by my house over here, and I smell him. I saw him get his ass in here quick.
Every time he started coming out of that tree, they would come back to that tree. Every single time he started coming down.
That's weird.
Sounded like to me they wanted to spray somebody.
I tell you, that was funny as crap.
They just wanted to give him a little pinstriping, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And when the skunk knows he's in trouble, he'll keep the tail stood straight up. He won't just flip it up and spray you. He'll keep that tail up, just wait for you to get close enough to get a shot.
Oh, yeah. He got it cocked.
That's exactly right.
I remember when we lived out there to the other place, I had a good-sized garden out there. And the lights, floodlights I had around the house. And Sharon Ann had put some clothes out on the clothesline. And she was out there checking on the clothes, see if they was dry and so forth and all like that. And she looked over in the garden and she hollered at me and she said, it's a cat over there. I said, Sharon, that ain't no cat. I said, you better be looking at it a little closer. And she said, holy crap. Some of them got white stripes on him. I said, yep, skunk. I said, you better be backing off. Started walking easy back to the house, and that skunk was just watching her. That would have been...
Yeah, it seems like the skunks go with the bears and the raccoons go with the bears, or the bears go watch the raccoons to get the food going, or something, and the bear will come out and whack them out of the way.
Oh, yeah, he'll run them off.
Yeah. And forget about putting any clothes outside to hang to get dry because the clothesline went down pretty quick.
Yep. They always getting into something. I told Troy, because Aaron put up a couple of them hummingbird feeders on the front of the house, and that bear has been coming in there. He can't quite reach it. And I told Troy, I said, that vinyl side and stuff there, buddy, let me tell you, sooner or later he's going to be digging on that freaking vinyl side in there. He's going to be pulling it off your house. He said, I don't really think he will. And I said, okay, all right. Don't forget what I told you. You need to take them things down because that one right there, he can't quite get up there. How about the next one comes around? Then, be a little bit bigger, a little bit taller. He's going to tear the front of your house up.
They'll go on your roof of your house, too.
Yeah. I guarantee you, like some of the ones here around about 300 pounds or so there, them hummingbird feeders she's got up, they be gone.
That'll be a 3MJ.
Yeah, for Jesse, too.
W4 DOG.
W4 BUZ.
Hey, Mark, what you doing up there?
He checking his eyelids?
Reading.
Oh, you're reading? Oh. Well, you can't go through the boxes over there if you're reading.
Well, I can't talk on the radio and go through the boxes.
Yeah, you got a point.
You gotta go wireless.
Yeah. Yeah, they say that big hurricane's gonna hit tomorrow. Well, today. It's gonna hit today. It's still going 83 miles an hour.
Where are they talking about it's going to hit, Jimmy? You talking about Lee?
Yeah, Lee.
No, it's going up in Halifax.
It's up in Maine. It's still got, that's got a long way to go.
Yeah, they're still saying it's gonna hit like, you know, Maine pretty heavy. Where is it at for now?
It is straight east of, let's see, about right there where North Carolina and South Carolina meets on the coast over there. And it's just west of Bermuda, and it's going straight north pretty much, and it's going to hit, probably land Friday night, Saturday morning.
Yeah, that's, I don't know, they're saying that they took out something like 5,000 boats already out of the water in that area. Taking everything out of the water because it's gonna be really, really nasty, they're saying. And that other one that's behind it's gonna follow, supposedly gonna follow do the same thing, I don't know.
It looks like, well, the way it's showing right now, Jimmy, it's going to hit in between Maine and Nova Scotia.
Yeah. That's some crazy crap. And it's huge. They say the waves could be 30 to 40 to 50 feet. And I'm like, wow.
Well, we're just a level 1 right now.
You want to go surfing, Jimmy?
Well, that's what they're telling people. There's a lot of people geared up for that right now, I bet. They were saying, yeah, you know, if you're planning on surfing, that's what they said this morning when I was watching it on the Weather Channel. They said, if you plan on surfing, they said, it's going to be extremely dangerous, we don't want you to go near the water.
The undertow will drag them off the sea so fast it could scare you.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. Well, there's another one halfway between Africa and Puerto Rico already. It's saying there's a 90% chance of it turning into a cyclone in the next 48 hours. So that's another one they're going to have to watch already.
Wow.
Port Virginia's got a dry spell up there.
Yep.
Yeah.
They're a hell of a cyclone. A freaking hurricane.
Cyclone's bigger.
Cyclones are in the south.
That's right.
Yeah.
Hillbilly, you done ate so much you done fell asleep now?
Sitting back here just about halfway there.
Wow, it's 45 degrees over here. What's it over there, Hillbilly?
Yeah, still in the 50s.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
We dropped another degree, 44. Yeah, we dropped another one too. We're 51.
Damn, we're staying right with each other.
Roger.
Man, it's cold over here. Son of a bitch. I gotta get that air conditioner out of that window.
54. Why you gotta take the air conditioner out, Jimmy?
Because it's cold.
Put a garbage bag over it.
No, I'm taking it out. No. I'm just taking it out and close the windows up and that's it. We're done. And tomorrow I'm going to start digging that hole on the side of the house. I'm going to start digging that hole tomorrow.
What's the hole for?
To find to see if there's any water sitting in the bank down in my drain tile to see if there's any water builds up in that corner there. Which I know there's going to be. Well, my temperature ain't dropping no more. I'm still sitting at 71. Been sitting right there for 2 hours.